one thing above all else is clear. If the Sword Coast is to find any measure of peace, Kalar Argent must be stopped.
The battle for Bridgefort was exhilarating. We did well at first, but when their leader, the Barghest, joined the fight, things began to turn. We lost quite a few flaming fists to him. A very tough creature, if I've ever encountered one. Thankfully, though, the besieged in Bridgefort joined the fight just when I was getting worried about losing it. It wasn't a big battle with armies moving in formation, but it did include over 100 combatants, with some of the Crusaders in the rear trying to blow the bridge once it was clear that they had lost. I much prefer the adventuring life, to do things as are needed by our small group instead of marching and working jobs that need to be done for the rest of the soldiers or be on watch, like in an army or a trained militia, which is what the Flaming Fist is. For us adventurers, we get to take our time and explore, and we've seen many wonderful and horrible things since I left Candlekeep. So no, I don't think I'll be signing up in the Flaming Fist after this, but for now, working with them is, well, an experience that so far I'm not regretting. Besides, it's for the Sword Coast that we are here. Kalar and her crusade threatens the whole region. Okay, the battle is done. We won. Let's go across the bridge.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Hey, it's Orin. Heard about what you did here. I'm glad you're on our side. I did nothing you wouldn't have given the opportunity. First Bridgefort, next Dragonspear. The Shining Lady will rue the day she heard your name, but I can't talk now. I gotta get these barrels ready for transport to Dragonspear. Hate to be rude, but Corporal Duncan will have my hide if he sees me lollygagging with the hero, so I'm gonna have to say good day to you. Oh. Just being in their proximity can hurt me. Strange. But they're dead. Oh, what is going on with me? Is that my father, Bhaal? Killed by Cyric? Look, she's coming around.
You feel it, do you not? Something has changed. Your tenuous connection to the essence within you has been rewoven and reinforced, if not necessarily refined. An impressive achievement, even if you yet lack the control necessary to bring your abilities to their full flower.
You again. What is your role in all this, Hooded One? What do you hope to accomplish?
I am here to bear witness to what comes to pass, nothing more. A dead god's blood lingers long. There are remnants of your father's power here, even now. I am not surprised something was awoken within you. Tell me, what did you see?
I saw Bhaal, his death at the hand of Cyric.
It is not unknown for events of great import to in some way imprint themselves on the site of their occasion. The vestiges of Bhaal's passing are potent here. Bhaal had many enemies. Knowing this did not empower him to the extent that he could avoid his demise, but it did allow him to plan for it. He lives on through you and your brethren. You sense his whispers even now, quiet and insidious. They will grow ever stronger. His demands will become screams that drown out all else.
I hope not.
In showing mercy, you showed weakness. When you spoke to Kalar Argent, you sought diplomacy, an end to the damage wrought across the land. Do you think your enemies understand compassion? Do you think they care for the greater good?
Compassion and strength aren't incompatible. I will help as many people as I can. That doesn't make me weak.
Oh? And yet you free a priestess of Bhaal, a mad murderess, on only her word that she would obey your directive. You show both weakness and stunning optimism. You must know by now that nothing you do escapes my sight. I know your past. I watch your present. Thus I know your future. It was written in your blood long ago.
Who are you who knows so much of my blood?
A man of singular knowledge, power, and purpose. All else is irrelevant. You are not like the sheep you walk amongst. They distract you with their bleating whine. You have a purpose far beyond theirs, if you have strength enough to grasp it. Most go about their days unawares, blind to the truths around them, pushed and pulled by forces beyond their understanding. Control is what sets us apart from the animals scrabbling through the dirt. We must be masters of our lives, of whatever resources we have to bear, bending them to our will. You will learn this in time.
You think so, huh?
Kalar Argent has but the tiniest portion of divine essence. Yet she has boldly claimed her birthright and taken control of her destiny. You have half a god flowing through your veins, and yet you stumble your way toward your destiny as if blind.
Yet how is it that I always succeed?
Spread your wings. Feel their power. Let this test you. If you are lucky, if you do well, further tests will come. Perhaps, eventually, you will learn what you need to soar.
Yes, but I'm not going to use it in the way that you would have me do it. If I become powerful because of
the dawn
my
heralds
heritage,
another day of trials and victories.
Then it's to do good in the realms. Not to do evil like my father would. A mammoth statue of Cyrex stands at the north end of Boriskir Bridge. His arm is outstretched, reaching for the giant stone figure that glares accusingly at him from the bridge's southern side. I hope that I don't go through this again if I have to. I just want to see the other statue now that I've crossed it and seen the vision. Had the vision. The towering statue of Bhaal, the dead lord of murder, glares across the length of Boriskir Bridge at an equally imposing stone likeness of Cyrex, the mad god who killed him.
Fine.
Oh. A well. A wooden bucket swings from a rope tied around the old well's winch. A wooden bucket swings from a rope tied around the old well's winch. Throw in 100 gold pieces. The wooden bucket sways in the breeze. Oh. Not that we needed it, but it magically healed all of us.
A simple matter.
Put an item in the well. By using the winch, the bucket and anything it holds can be lowered into the well. Okay. Well, we have... What if I put it in the short sword? I don't know what just happened. Oh, some kind of well spirit. Ouch! Did you throw a weapon at me? Is this a challenge? Living in a well, is that safe? What if someone drank you? No more words. Your trespass must be punished. Okay.
No effect?
I need a bigger sword.
Yeah, I may have to change my arrows, son. Actually, I'll just use my... Use your swords, use your weapons. So this should work.
Aye.
This will not work. I must try a different tech. This will not work. This isn't doing any good.
It's down. I wonder
A
if I can
simple
still
matter.
use 100 gold pieces to heal. Yeah, it works. What's this? Some kind of bow. Oh, this is, I think, the water well creature had the bow on it. Let's see. Can we... It's just a regular longbow. Minor enchantment. Okay, I think we can move on. We can go towards Dragonspear now, the coalition camp that's being set up. Coalition camp here.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Trolls and orc raiders battle in this clearing. A foul smell wafts from a cave to the northeast. Troll tracks and a few human footprints lead towards the cave. Get out your troll killer blade, Minsk. We're gonna need it. And I guess I should get fire arrows out. Or acid arrows. Oh, we've got a lot of fire arrows. 2 stacks should do.
What? Such menial tasks.
Trolls and orcs fighting, huh? I don't see why we would need to intervene. These trolls look dead, so they are using the proper weapons against them.
Yes? Your life shall be mine.
That stings, doesn't it, evil?
Kill the troll. The orcs are easy to kill. Okay, just the orcs
Feel the
left.
might of my order.
Some fire arrows on them. Recouping our losses. Okay, so as we saw, there's a
Fine.
cave to the northeast. Let's see if there's anything else around here. Some wolves slaughtering a deer. Okay, go into this cave. Probably full of trolls. I can't see trolls having traps, but
Such menial tasks.
you never know.
You bet.
Go find out what's ahead of us, Glint. Oh, there's some gold on the floor. What is this book? In 1255... Okay, a historical treatise of Dragonspear Castle. In 1255 DR... That was just over 100 years ago. 104 years ago? 114 years ago. Daros Dragonspear completed construction of the fortress that would soon bear his name, Dragonspear Castle. Daros first broke ground on the High Moor to be near the lair of his dragon ally, Halatathlair. Residents of the High Moor recall seeing Daros taking regular flights on the Great Cropper Dragon's back. Annotation 1. Located architectural sketches of the castle. Appears Dragonspear built his castle directly above Halatathlair's lair. May explain reports of a ghostly draconic presence nearby. Must warn crusaders not to interfere with it. Many coveted Dragonspear's castle and the wealth of his dragon ally, and in 1290 DR, the wizard Ithterius executed a complicated plan. By wielding his considerable magic and manipulating other dragons into attacking the castle, Ithterius brought about the deaths of both Dragonspear and Halatathlir. He had little time to enjoy his victory, though, as one of his dragon allies slew him in a rage after discovering that Ithterius had made off with Halatathir's horde. Annotation: if the dragon's spirit still lingers, perhaps Darrow's spirit also remains trapped within the castle's ruins. Divinations reveal a portal to the fugue plane stands somewhere nearby. This would be the perfect place to intercept souls. Then we can use them to refuel the ritual and bolster our ranks. Dragonspear Castle lay in ruins, but Ithterius...
Can you not hear it?
Ithterius' attack had left a dreadful legacy. Okay, Minsk, shh! I'm reading.
Will lead us in the direction of adventure.
Beneath the castle, a portal to Avernus, the first layer of hell, had opened up. For a time, hobgoblins and bandits used the castle as a base from which to conduct raids across the High Moor. Unbeknownst to anyone, devils had found the portal's other
My
end.
mind is powerful and
I've
craves
traveled with a
activity.
lot of
We
great
should
people in
move
the past.
forward.
More than you might believe. But this is the best team ever.
Devils had found the portal's other end in Avernus and were quietly infiltrating the castle. In 1354 DR, it was just 14-15 years ago, the devil launched a massive attack, seizing the castle. Forces from Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate eventually marched on the castle in the First Dragonspear War. Annotation: they could not destroy the portal, though. My research indicates it remains present, though dormant. Blood tainted by a god's influence is required to activate its power. H requires us to secure the portal room the moment we take control of the castle. Devils returned to Faerun in 1363, as 5 years ago, DR, when they retook the castle and raised an army. They marched all the way to Daggerford, destroying buildings and slaughtering innocents along their way. A group of adventurers, brought together by chance and necessity, destroyed the army and saw the portal sealed forever. Annotation: forever? We shall see about that. They need divine blood? Sounds like this is what they wanted me for.
Such menial tasks.
That sounds like Crusaders. Bring this with me. Sounds like Crusaders are the ones putting notes in here. Huh. Hold on to that book.
Such menial tasks.
Okay.
You called? Yep.
Check for traps. Don't think we'll find any. Little trolls.
What is it? Such menial tasks.
Big trolls. Big ugly troll. Freshwater troll.
Go for the eyes now. Go for the eyes.
Hey, Glint, get back.
Yep.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yes, yes. Fall before me.
Glint.
Feel the might of my order. The under. The light strengthens me. Fall before me.
Will end thee.
Whew. Took some hits there. Yeah, perhaps we should have rested. We'll find rest in the Crusader camp once we get there. One more.
Fine.
What is this? Can you go inspect that
You
glint?
bet.
No traps. Huh. This is what goes for troll loot, I guess. A skull and a winter wolf pelt. What's in here? The water of the pool is murky and there is very little light in the cave. With the help of infravision, I spot a tunnel beneath the surface. I could dive into the pool and explore the tunnel. This may be crazy, but let's just see what's on the other
Such
side.
menial
Probably a
tasks.
giant troll. Well, I was right about there being trolls. But this is a really large one. There's more of these freshwater trolls. There is a giant troll, actually.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Sunfire. Perhaps we should use this. Okay. I didn't think it would be like a fireball. It's a sunfire. Focus fire on one at a time.
Your life shall be mine.
Hey, 2 big trolls are down. Facade. Oh,
Another try, I shall
That's an
give.
unfortunate turn of events.
Your life shall be
well, let's not repeat it again. Let's kill these trolls. Facade.
such menial tasks.
Okay, they're dead. We have 1 raised dead. Scroll. Otherwise we'd have to rest. Seems that Jaheira has become more skilled. For now, that's fine. Okay, Rasad, let's get you all back in order. Okay, is there anything in this place?
What do you need? With flair!
A half-eaten body floats here, preserved by the icy water. Jagged bite marks taken out of the flank are likely the work of trolls. What's this?
I've traveled with a lot of great people in the past. More than you might believe. But this is the best
Some
team
gems,
ever.
pearls, and water opals. Anything else? Well, that would seem to be it. Let's get out of here. It's a horrible place. How does one
A
leave
simple
up
matter.
these
A simple
stairs?
matter. A simple matter. Fine.
Let's go to the encampment. We need to rest. Coalition camp.
Signs of the Crusades' recent presence can be seen on the road to Dragonspear Castle, but the Shining Lady's actual servants are rarely encountered. The few Crusaders you spy in the distance invariably retreat at the first opportunity. As the march wears on, fatigue grips your company, tempers flare within the caravan. Your reputation as the hero of Baldur's Gate protects you from petty squabbles and angry outbursts. Or perhaps, after what happened on Boriskir Bridge, there is another reason few are willing to cross you. These thoughts are put aside when you see the banners of Waterdeep, Daggerford, and the Flaming Fist at the edge of the Coalition siege camp. Dragonspear Castle is near, and so is Kalar's day of reckoning.
Why does she still refuse me? How can she deny the righteousness of our cause?
We speak of a child of Bhaal.
And yet the Bhaalspawn is the hero of Baldur's Gate, and by all accounts saved the Sword Coast from ruin during the Iron Crisis.
You cannot ask me to show mercy to this abomination. Not after what happened to my brother.
For the good of the Crusade, you must. We cannot take the Ballspawn's life.
Forgive me, my lady. I do not know if I can do that.
You can. I have faith in you, Ashatil. For us, forgiveness must prevail over revenge.
The Bridgefort siege has ended thanks to me and my companions.
Finally, you're here.
I was just about to say the same thing. I'm Orin, and you are?
I'm Kirill Netterlock, Marshal of the Burnstone Cadre. I command the Flaming Fist contingent of the Dragon Spear campaign.
Good to meet you, Marshal. I'm sure you and your people haven't had it easy these past weeks. I hope our arrival will turn the tide somewhat.
I should warn you, don't expect a warm reception here. Word of what happened at Borskir Bridge spread like wildfire. Many in this camp, too many, see you as Saravok's heir apparent.
No words will change their minds, but through my actions. They will know my heart.
If anyone gives you trouble, report it to me. I'll take care of it. Go get settled in now. After you've done that, come see me and the other city commanders at the large tent south of here.
All right.
Such menial tasks.
Oh, there's Corin. Pass right by her.
What do you need?
For the moment, nothing. Just seeing if you're well. If that changes, you know where to find me. Okay. Well, where is the... Oh, there's Belagarm, who we can sell our items to.
I have many fine wares.
Let's see what you have. Okay, so there's a wand, battle axe, wand, quarterstaff, wand, bracers. Chill axe. This finely crafted axe bears the sigil of the Ice Dragon Berserker Lodge. Glowing white runes edge its cold silver blade, and a cloud of chill air trails behind the axe whenever it's swung. The most powerful rangers of the Ice Dragon Berserker Lodge carry these axes with them on their digemas as protection from the southern threats. That's like Minsk. Staff spear. Well, a staff spear. Once this seemingly ordinary quarterstaff is examined magically, it has an aura of alteration. Upon command, a long, sharp spear blade will shoot forth from its upper end, making the staff into a spear, likely made by a wizard or priest hoping to increase their melee abilities. It is usable by anybody capable of handling a staff. That's better than what you're using. Bracers. I don't think there's anybody else in the group. I wonder if this would help with Prasad. No, he's already using... Yeah. We'll just have to sell it. It's no good to anyone. Anyways, we need to sleep. There he is, Third. Little dwarf that settles everybody in their tents.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Looking for a place to rest here? I can find you a room in one of these tents. Yes, I'd like to rest. I'm sure I can find you some room. Okay, let's have some drinks before. We don't really have anything to spend our money on, so let's indulge. You heard about this Elveus fellow? Always manages to disappear just before trouble starts, so they say. If everyone were like him, there'd be no war because nobody hang around to fight it. I was talking to that Dug Deep, Gel. She's mad as hats on a mongoose, that one. Says the Lords of Waterdeep are planning to transport Mirabar stone for construction in the city. Lunacy. I hear there's a rift twixt the Prime and Fugue Plain in Dragonspear Castle. Wonder if that's why the Crusades made its base there? Used to be... Dragonspear Castle was crawling with all manner of monster. Then Kalar took it over and cleared it out. Single-handedly, so they say. You gotta wonder if she's better or worse than what was there before. Interesting. Officially, there's no Thieves Guild in Waterdeep, but that may be true. I don't know. I don't live in Waterdeep, but someone's working to put one together in camp. I can tell you that much. Really? So there's been some thefts? Sounds like Vigilant Halisand's about had it with the soldiers she's been ordered to train. The way things are going, some of them may not live long enough to make it to Dragonspear. Why are they bringing raw recruits here to train? I guess they signed up. My people tell tales of a lost dwarven village that used to be around here. Canalglim, it was called, built on the bank of an underground river that stole the memories of those that lived there. Stole the memories. I heard not all the Crusade's prisoners willingly bend their knee to Kalar. Some are taken into caverns beneath Dragonspear, never to be heard from again. That's what some are saying anyways. A band of clerics of all different gods went to Dragonspear to try and convince Kalar to abandon her crusade. They were promised an audience, but the night before it was to happen, they disappeared, every last one of them. So I've heard. What does that tell you, eh? Not good. Maybe she talks like she's of good heart, but she's not really. Yeah. She could just be disguising it. You know that hooded fellow, the one with the scars? You might want to watch him. I heard him talking to a couple of Daggerfordians, telling them things about you. Don't know if they're true or not, but either way, they weren't the sort of thing that's gonna win you any admirers, you know. Oh, that's great. He's going around telling people bad things about me. That girl that joined the Fist just before we left the gate, watch yourself around her. She's not just another soldier. Can't say more than that. But watch yourself. She's got friends in high places. If you're looking to enjoy a game of chance, ask around for coal. But remember what my mother told me. If you can't afford to lose it, make sure you don't bet it. You feeling all right? You may be the only one. Delancey and the other commanders are trying to keep it quiet, but plague's spreading through the camp, and I hear the clerics aren't having any luck stopping it. Huh, another headache. You know that dragon atop Dragonspear isn't Daros Dragonspear's dragon? Is that weird or what? I heard Kalar's zealots leveled what was left of the dwarf houses around Dragonspear, filled in the cellars, everything. It's a disgrace is what it is. That Torsten Delancey is as cold as they come. He doesn't care a whit for his people, honor, anything but getting himself ahead. If he weren't so good at it, someone would have put a knife twixt his shoulders years ago. Isn't he one of the leaders here? You heard about this Alveus fellow? Yeah. Okay. It's time to rest.